everybody. At the Movies with Film. Philm Brown here. Out in the rustic outback to introduce one of the great films that we have for tonight. And I was doing some research on it and just realized that, heck, this film is just slopping over with great things to talk about. It is 1966, Carry On Screaming. One of those, part of the Carry On tradition. And I was just looking through this, and boy, there's a lot of connections to be made about this thing. One, okay, this film was, can't you see him? Cut it out over there. Geez, are people bugging me? Can't you see I'm trying to do an intro over here? Just take care of it yourself over there. Okay, now, one, okay, there were 35 Carry On films. Can you believe it? 35 of them. They're all directed by Gerald Thomas, okay, and produced by this Peter Rogers. So this film came out in '66, which kind of puts it into the middle of the pack. It was written by a guy who wrote almost all of, and according to my research, he wrote all of the Carry On films, this Talbot Rothwell, okay? And he was kind of, well, this Peter Butterworth, who's also in this movie, who plays this Slobotham, Detective Slobotham, were pals, and they were both POWs during World War II, and one of the ways that they sort of, well, made it work for themselves and got along was they wrote skits for the guys, okay? So coming out of the war, they got involved with making films. Ooh, nice thunder there. And the first film that they did of the Carry On tradition, which makes sense, was Carry On Sergeant, okay? So that POW connection kind of works really well. Now, Carry On Screaming is a horror film, okay, that deals with this nefarious Orlando Watt, okay, which is sort of a play on Doctor Who, okay, and this Valerie Watt, who are capturing young girls and turning them into mannequins and things. And you'll find that they kind of send up a lot of different kinds of movies, Frankenstein monsters, vampires, vampirilla type of stuff. As a matter of fact, the Fenella Fielding, okay, who plays Valerie Watt, okay, does a really nice job as sort of a vampira, Elvira type. Kind of a little side note, okay, to Jim Dale, who was sort of a regular in these things. He's in this film as well. You might know him as well, he does the audio books for the Harry Potter series. Likewise, we have John Pertwee in here, who plays a Dr. Fettle, okay? And this Dr. Fettle, or John Pertwee, if you will, is of course, going to be a future Doctor Who himself. So this kind of connection carries through. No, but did you hear this? It's bugging the heck out of me. Now cut it out over there. You don't want me to come out there and they don't want me to come out there. Now I thought we'd maybe read through what the Carry On films are. Okay, let's start with 1958. Carry On Sergeant, Carry On Nurse, 1959, and they really do a lot of it. Carry On Teacher, 1959. Carry On Constable. Carry On Regardless, which is what I'm sort of doing. Now cut it out. Carry On Cruising, okay. Carry On Cabby, okay. Carry On Jack, Carry On Spying, Carry On Cleo, okay. Carry On Cowboy, Carry On Screaming, well, that's what we're doing, okay. Where am I here? Carry On Pimpernel, okay. Carry On in the Legion, so they're doing a Foreign Legion take of some kind. Carry On Doctor, okay. Carry On Up the Khyber, must be the Khyber Pass, right? Carry On Camping, Carry On Again Doctor, okay, so it must be a sequel going on there. Carry On Up the Jungle, I guess. And then there was a TV thing, Carry On Forever, 1970 that they did. Then Carry On Loving, Carry On Henry VIII, which brings us to 1971. Then Carry On at Your Own Convenience. Now, I'm not going to tell you again. Cut that crap out. Sorry. Okay. Carry On Matron. Okay. Carry On Abroad. Carry On Girls. Okay, must be a gorilla film. Okay. Carry On Dick. Carry On Behind. Carry On England. Carry On Emmanuel. Okay. That's Carry On. Okay, and then they did a bunch of TV stuff. Carry On Laughing. What Carry On, these are TV things. And then 92, Carry On Columbus, that's a feature film. And then we're going to laugh with the Carry Ons, the TV series. Okay? Well, I think you're going to enjoy this thing. Carry On Screaming, nice color. Okay? Nice send-up. It's a very funny movie. I have not, I have to admit, seen a lot of these Carry On films. Okay? But if they are anything like, okay, the Carry On Screaming, they got to be pretty good. Oh, nice little connection here. You know, Jim Dale, I said that he does the audiobooks for the Harry Potter series. Guess what his name is in this? Albert Potter. Wow. Okay. Well, you can't get it any better. At the Movies with Film, Carry On Screaming, 1966, directed by Gerald Thomas, and written by Talbot Rothwell. These guys must know this Carry On tradition well because they made 35 of them. Now, what's your problem out there? Okay? I don't hear them anymore. Well, see you later, folks.